We are we are in the middle of a Sunday. These are Sundays, right? No, Saturday. Whatever day it is. We're in the middle of one where we have already fought one battle and we need to fight one more. Now we do have a quest here that talks about skilled soldiers joining us if we persuade them to. But it's only level 23 and we're all like level 30. Man. Well, I mean, a quest is a quest, I suppose. We'll send in the B team. I'll say, if I knew how easy this game was going to be, I would have probably played it on hard. In my experience, though, previous Fire Emblems, even on normal, have been somewhat difficult. This one, not as much. What do we got to do here? Just go up and kill people? Alright, yeah. Go up and kill people. So, units. Who's up? Gilbert, Annette. I guess that's fine. Sylvain is... Nah, Alois is fine. We'll send in the Knights. And then, like, the non-essentials. Which actually, I guess, would be these... Most of these people are already up. Never mind. So, Cyril, Alois, Sylvain, you don't need to go. Annette, I guess you can go with your father so you can build support with him, I guess. Or maybe we just have her, we'll have her be his adjutant. We have two more people. Dorothea. Bernadette still is only level 25. Oh, I forgot the adjutants. Okay, so Gilbert, you will have your daughter, and then Alois, let's throw in Manuela, keep her trying to level up. And if we look at the map, I don't need Catherine over here. Oh, I may not need Catherine over here either. Okay, never mind, she's fine where she's at. Hanneman is cool. So we have no healers on the left side. Because I don't believe Hanneman knows heal? I don't think he does. Over here on the right side, does Dorothea know heal? She does. Okay, well let's switch Dorothea and Hanneman. That way we at least have a heal on each side, because we also have Flane over here. That works for me. We'll put Sateth up here. We'll put Hanneman in the back. Okay. And then I guess Shamir back there. Alright.
My orders?
Hello. Jesus.
You were unprepared.
You are
I do
not
this for all of us.
prepared. Welcome back, Kitty. So what's up with the internet?
A little scratch won't stop me.
Ooh, nice. Strength
Only
is
the
good.
strong-
Guide me well.
So we definitely want to kill this person in one go, or else this goes very bad for Sateth, because archers do bonus damage versus flying. Alright, well that's no worries.
Destiny unfurls.
They are dead. Do we have any archers up here? We just got some Majaz, and I think he has a low resilience, so... Well, they can't reach him anyway.
Onward.
Let's rescue Hanneman. You moved into the place on the 24th, found out there was no signal coming from the Ethernet port in the wall. Oh my goodness.
My turn?
I see.
Thanks.
Let's go.
How far can you move? Okay, so we will, I guess, attack with our short axe?
not a kid anymore.
which is gonna murder this man.
I fight for Lady Rhea.
Ready and able.
Let's clean up. I'll crush them all.
Oh god, Catherine is just gonna murder this person. Jesus.
Fighting is what I do.
Well, I am sorry to hear that, Kitty. That's...
More fighting.
I know how annoying it is to not have internet. More than annoying, honestly. In our society that now does so many things online,
Not so fast.
not having internet can feel like you're naked all times. But like outside naked. Not like indoors naked, because, I mean, you know. Indoors naked, what is that? It's your home, of course it can be nude in your home. Hello, Terranoff. Gilbert's almost dead. Holy shit. Okay. Holy shit. I guess let's do the gambit.
The time is right.
No, this part is still super easy. It's just Gilbert has no resilience going up against his mages. And his speed is low. But for the most part, it's still been pretty easy. Is that an archer? That is an archer. That's okay. We can attack and then move back. I would also be angry in that situation, Kitty. Hello, Scrubbin. Flame, let's go and assist.
Too kind.
I will take that. Let's try a killer bow. Get this man murdered. Oh my god. Well, it's fine. You won't die. She's gonna be fine. Hello, Mobius.
Yes, I got you. Bernie's unstoppable.
Brilliant.
Wait, so now you're sitting on the floor in the hallway? Oh my goodness.
We must be brilliant.
That is obviously less than ideal.
Well done.
The same maps are used kind of over and over again in the, like, generic battles. That's why this looks familiar.
Will this ever end?
Which, that makes sense. They're just generic, one-off battles, so they're not all going to be handcrafted.
I won't hold back.
Let's get Shamir in this.
Going for the kill.
Well, she's going for the kill.
Feels good to fight for our cause.
96.
I need to be that good.
Yeah, you do. Keandro, what up?
Child's play.
Nice.
Not enough.
Nice. these are mages, right? Abraxas? The hell is Abraxas? Oh, advanced light magic. So their attack is 31. That is rather high. Let's do... Well, hold on. Hold on. What is your resilience? That would be dangerous. This could be dangerous. Yeah, I will probably have to gambit those two mages.
On my honor as a knight.
Nice.
Reminds me of my youth.
Hope you're having a good day there, Zub. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to gambit these.
Now.
Come on.
I forgot that. I keep forgetting that his thing is like a lure. But that's okay, we can still move out of range. Ooh, can I actually... I'm not going to be able to because of where I moved to Teth. Gosh darn it. Well, nuts.
Thanks.
Is this a pure Professor second line character party? Oh, yeah, this is my B team. And most of my Professor slash Knights of Saros are B team. I'm not even in this, like the main character. Because I don't need to be. The heals! Is this like Wargroove? Well, it is a turn-based tactical gameplay, yes, but it's not really like Wargroove. It stops being similar to Wargroove. Well, okay, the only thing is they have similar is that it is turn-based, but like you don't recruit characters on the battle map. You just have a set amount of characters. Hold on. Oh, those are archers. Well, fine. Yes, I am leveling up our underdogs. Our main team is disgusting. It's not even... These bandits do not deserve our A team.
Not so fast.
Not at all.
Lisa's most I'll dirty my hands if I must.
Fine work.
Fairly well. I really need to level up Bernadette.
Much obliged.
Ah, we don't need a killer bow. Normal bow will be fine.
A little scratch.
Are
won't
you
stop
AT
me.
material, Kitty? Of course.
Two coming.
Thoron.
One of us has to die.
I like that she's just reserved
This is
to
my stage now.
that train of
A
thought.
sight to see.
Like, listen, one of us has to die here. I'm sorry. It's either you or it's me. It's gonna be you.
Thinning their numbers.
The dude was the best character, and this game took him from us.
Strength is all for a mercy.
With an off-screen death of all things. Seems like the game has gotten harder since the time skip. I mean, I guess it has. We have actually lost characters, which is forcing me to rewind time, but mostly that's just because I'm not paying attention to what the enemy has and what they can do, because the first part of this game taught me that I don't need to. So now I need to get in the habit of actually, you know, playing the game. Alright, let's teach our students. Oh man, no one is really willing to learn here. Let's just keep raising your authority, Gilbert. So you can lead better battalions. Manuela. Same thing. Man, we really need to get the motivation of our students up.
Let's do this.
Need to invite them all to some dinners.
Professor?
Hello. So instead of sword and reason, you want sword... Wait, you just want swords? No... No, sword and reason for you, Dorothea. Ah, Felix's birthday. Let's host a tea party. I will give you tea of the saints.
Here I am.
There you are.
I thank you.
What does a motivating dinner entail? Just us sitting at a table eating food and then they get super motivated. This is a bitter tea secret. I gave him bitter tea.
Yes.
You probably like... Don't tell me you like relaxing at the sauna.
No.
Okay, well.
What?
Capable comrades?
Impressive.
Okay. I hate tea time,
What?
but it can give us a point of charm. Exploring the monastery?
Impressive.
Okay. 2 out of 3.
Thanks for your...
We did well enough.
Yay! Yeah, only if you get a perfect tea time will you get the point in charisma. So it's... or charm. So it's worth trying.
I'd never have learned this back in my room.
Guess I need to know this stuff, huh?
Draining blow. I'm assuming that's like the draining move for the axes, but for
Hopefully
fists?
this proves useful. Feeling pretty good about this.
Am I basically Griffith and these are my
Thank
Band of
you
the
so
Hawk?
much.
We're not mercenaries. I mean, I was a mercenary, but right now we are a teacher. It's more closer to like Harry Potter than it is Guts, or Berserk, sorry. They are all of our students, at least in the first part of the game they are, and I guess technically they still are for some reason, but in the second part of the game, which we're on right now, a major war breaks out across the country, and we are fighting against the Empire, who is fighting against us, who are the, I guess technically we are fighting on the side of the kingdom, even though I'm technically a professor, so I'm in my own little thing with, like, the church. I don't know, it's weird. Hello, Boo. We will explore so that we can motivate our students. But this is our Harry Potter school. Or you could do things like plant crops and harvest them. Level up as a professor. How did I get Dedue killed? Dedue dies off screen. Do you have any 4 stars? You have no 4 stars. Alright.
No.
What up, Raphael?
Ugh, so hungry. I won't be able to train if I don't get some food in me. I used to eat until I was full, but nowadays, I can't even get seconds. Aren't reinforcements supposed to be joining us soon? I hope they bring food along with them. I still want my little sis to live in the town here, but there's no point if we can't even feed her.
This guy just... him and his food. I do not need any of those. Thank you for your time, Raphael.
By the way, the kingdom capital or the imperial capital? I don't know which is the right way. If we tried to take on the empire like this, would we really stand a chance? With House Fraldarius under attack, they probably can't spare many soldiers.
We're pretty badass,
On the
Ash.
other hand, if we did manage to take the imperial capital, the war would be over. I'm no good at thinking through this kind of complicated stuff.
Thank you, Ash. Let's fish! Let's get a blowfly. Whoops. Big blue. We're looking for like a red or a gold. Uh-oh. Well, not this time. Give me that fish. Alright. It's a cheap ass fish. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. Enough fishing. Okay. Man, everybody needs a meal with me. Okay, you too.
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
This is my absolute favorite. How did you know, Professor?
Okay, so we're going to keep eating with people who like these dishes to raise their motivation so that we may teach them.
Ooh, I love this stuff. Did you know that?
I did. The game told me.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
Motivated. And this is our life.
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
Do I think that Byleth
This
uses
is
his time rewind
delicious.
powers to know the
My
favorite dishes of
absolute
everyone?
Favorite.
I don't know, but Byleth probably should have used the 20 plus pulses we had to try and save his dad instead of just the one. That's what I think.
I think I like this, but it's been a while. So
Sure, yeah, and also to prevent from falling off a
This is
cliff,
my
yes.
favorite dish. Did someone tell you?
Do you have a limited number of pauses throughout the entire game? No. Per map, I think I have 11 right now. And they're not pauses, they are, like, rewinding time. To wherever you want to go, basically.
This is nearly as delicious as my.
I know.
Eating food.
I'm just here to raise your motivation, friends. Alright, so we motivated some students. Now let's teach ourselves some stuff. So we're looking for sword people.
Yes.
Catherine, teach me.
Strategically speak, though, I think it's more likely that Lady Rhea... What do you think?
Daka. You feel like the pulses are kind of overly OP? I agree. Especially since you get so many of them. You get so many.
Gilbert, what was Puno?
Alright, we got one more. Felix could probably teach us something about swords. Yeah, we can go to the 3rd floor now. There's not really much up there, though. Felix, teach me. Daka. Alright. That's it for the day. There are still tournaments, yes. The second half of this game is basically the first half of the game. Just, you can now romance people. And they look a little different. Oh yeah, and there's also a war. But the gameplay mechanics are all basically the same. What's wrong? That is disappointing, Gwen.
Professor,
I agree.
Oh, don't worry. It's nothing. Actually, could we talk for a bit? Somewhere a little more private?
In this part of the game, you can romance. I've not picked anybody to romance.
I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I find you a little difficult to be around.
Oh.
I know. I'm your student and you're just trying to watch out for me.
But that's the thing. I'm not your teacher anymore. It's been 5 years. You're not like...
But the way you look at me sometimes, it's like you're seeing right through me.
Wait, what? I'm sorry?
No, don't apologize. I know you don't mean anything bad by it, and I'm just self-conscious, I guess. The thing is, I don't have anything to call my own. No land, no birthright, no fortune. Little knowledge or battle skill. I think that's why I always clung to my popularity as a diva. Even after leaving the stage behind, I sort of kept up the act. When I look at you, it's like your eyes are accusing me.
What?
Telling me that you see right through it. That's what I mean when I say it's difficult being around
My
you.
eyes? You mean my eyes that are soulless and dead?
This might be nuts,
Uh-huh.
but maybe you could show me some kind of weakness of yours?
I'm soulless and dead inside. Look at my eyes. This is how we look at all times. Excuse me?
You know my biggest fear. If I know one of yours, maybe I'll feel less...
I have accusatory eyes? They're dead eyes!
vulnerable.
Look at those eyes! I'm pointing at them, you can't see me pointing, but just look at like that. There's no soul behind those.
Excellent.
She's really reading
Well
into
then,
this.
Don't mind me. You know, Professor, I never hear any gossip about you.
Oh, Jesus.
Of a
Dorothea,
romantic
please.
nature, I mean. Would I be right in assuming you're not very experienced with romance? Maybe we should find out somehow.
You have hearts going off your head.
Professor?
What?
What's with you? Why aren't you reacting to anything I'm doing?
Because I am dead inside!
Oh, come on. Is your heart even beating? You're making me lose my confidence.
Actually, now that you bring it up, my heart isn't beating. I have no pulse. I am literally dead inside.
Don't be so silly. Huh?
You think I'm
It
joking?
really isn't beating? is what I'd say if I were more gullible. You're just fooling around, Professor. I'm not sure how you did it, but that was a good one.
No, I'm being serious though. But okay. What? What do you mean I have done nothing
Apologies for
to her
bothering
to
you,
imply
sir.
that I would want
I just
a relationship.
really wanted to speak with you.
I'm happy to listen, Ingrid. What's up?
Thank you. You see, I've been feeling conflicted about my future. It may seem petty to worry about such things in the middle of a war like this.
Let's hear it anyway. What's up?
This isn't something I open up about with many people. Feeling such a sense of inner turmoil while a war rages on, and others are fighting with all they have, well, it feels a little selfish. The truth is, I've wanted to be a knight ever since I was a small child. Not just any knight, like one you might find serving within the castle guard, but a true knight, one serving a master. However, my father has always had different plans for me. He wants me to marry, for the benefit of the Galatea family.
On a scale of XCOM to XCOM 2, what kind of game is this? It's like, you know, I don't know, I can't find a joke in there, I'm sorry. I was trying to stretch for time, but I couldn't find it. You don't have to do what you don't want to do, Ingrid.
To find my father feels wrong. I've seen how he struggled over the years. His burden has always been far greater than any I've had to bear myself. While he fed me extravagant meals, he subsisted on meager portions and watered-down soups.
Listen, Boo, this may not be the part of the game when everybody throws himself at my feet. She has not yet once mentioned anything about romance. It's okay, keep your food down.
He never once complained.
Let's give it time.
Even though he must have been starving.
She's having
Knowing
some
his
internal
sacrifices,
conflict right now. Hey, thank you
I've
for the
never
wall,
been
Lisa.
able to tell him of my dream of becoming a knight. Now that this war has begun, my father has allowed me to fight for my homeland. But even if I do become a knight, I feel an unease deep within me. I fear I will never escape this guilt I carry, that I have shunned my duty as a noble.
Thank you for another wall, Lisa. Sometimes there's no avoiding such complications. I don't know.
Yes, I know. All I can do is accept this inner turmoil. Even with the academy days long behind us, you're still a professor through and through. Always listening to others' troubles and offering up your wisdom. I really am grateful for all that you do for us, Professor. I hope you'll always be here as a guide to everyone. I know I myself would appreciate that deeply.
I would appreciate if everybody here finally acknowledges that we're in the middle of a war that's tearing this world apart, and that things are very serious and complicated right now, and now is not the time for any kind of teen drama from 90210. That's what I would appreciate. What up, Raphael?
Hey, Professor. I think you've been working too much lately. The battle's gonna keep going with or without you, but you're the one doing the most out there. It's real impressive how you can focus on giving orders and fighting. I don't think I could do both in the same battle. I see you running all over the place, even after the battle's over. I just don't want you to wear yourself out.
I'll be okay.
Oh yeah? As soon as you say you're fine, that's when it hits you. No offense, Professor, but don't you think some folks might be taking advantage of you? Like when you gave that speech to the troops. That didn't seem like something you wanted to do. I know you gotta follow orders on the battlefield, but you shouldn't have to do things off the battlefield if you don't wanna.
Hello, Mirandos. You hope you didn't offend me by sending me a whisper? What? When did you send me a whisper? Like on Discord? If you send me a whisper through Twitch, I Listen, I never read the chat whispers on Twitch because I never even see them. Like the little box in the bottom right corner. I can't even see it right now where I have my window position if that's what you're talking about. So no, you did not offend me. Because I didn't know that you did. Can you flirt with guys too? There are only a couple guys you can flirt with as a male character. But if you're a female character, I think you can flirt with most anybody.
What do you mean? Like studying? Sure, it's not my favorite thing in the world, but that was to keep my little sis fed. I had good reason for it.
No, I read chat during the streams, Boo. You mother trying to call me out. I like never read whispers. I sometimes open up the box randomly and there's like a whisper from 6 months ago, and I'm like, oh hey, there's a whisper here. Hello, Hammy, how's it going? Also, I don't know if I've gone through the Valley of Torment yet, Lisa.
The same, huh? I think I get what you mean. You do things you don't want to do for the sake of everyone else. That's real noble of you, Professor. I guess I can't get in your way if you're doing it for the right reasons. Okay then. I'm gonna keep trying to do my best. But now, I'm gonna do it for you.
What?
My little sis is important to me. But you're real important too. I always work hard for the people who matter to me. And having more of them in my life just means I gotta work even harder. What do you think?
I'm dead inside. I mean, I think you're important to me too, Raphael.
Really? I wasn't expecting you to say that.
But not in that way.
You're gonna make me blush.
No, not like you're my student
Together then.
type
At least
way.
until this war's over. I'll work to make sure you don't collapse from exhaustion. You got nothing to worry about, Professor. I've been training non-stop. I got your back, no matter what.
Oh boy. Oh, you don't like the story of this game, Mobius? I was down with the story until it became a war story that ignored the war. Except for the mission at the end of the month, I guess. It's kind of the same problem I had with Valkyria Chronicles. We were in the middle of what is essentially World War II. Our country has lost a lot of people. We've lost a lot of friends. We're on this, like, this mission that was, like, the thing. If we did not complete this mission, our people would lose the war. We would all be dead. Stakes are super high. But yet, it was still like a teen anime drama. And it's just like the dialogue is not matching this environment and situation that you're putting the people in. And now I'm kind of getting this similar feeling on the back half of this game. That's what's really bothering me. We're in this war that's terrible. Dimitri is straight up lost his fucking mind, but yet we are still following him, I guess because he is the royalty, so we still have to follow him. The Empire has coerced his mage, who was an advisor to his father for years and years, to betray him, create a separate, like, there is shit happening. But yeah, we're still like, oh, Professor, you see right through me. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Get out there and train! The fuck are you doing? This is not the time. How far did I go in VC4? I think I got to almost the end.
The Kingdom
Until I
Army's
finally
plea for
just
aid,
couldn't do it anymore.
Rodrigue has agreed to provide soldiers. In order to meet up with their reinforcements, the Kingdom Army sets out for LL, the Valley of Torment.
And I want to care about the story and I want to care about the characters, but it's just the teen drama stuff. I was willing to be like, okay, this is fine. We're at a school, we're all training, we're all becoming officers, you know, whatever. It's fine. We're all teenagers.
This valley isn't
now,
the place I'd care to return to.
After the chilliness of Fargus, I can't seem to adjust to this extreme heat.
Historically, there have been battles whose outcomes were determined in part by the climate. You can't argue that this heat isn't a factor.
In conditions like these, who knows what will become of our morale.
Professor, be honest. How are you holding up?
I never imagined it would be like this.
Monks once used this area as an ascetic training ground because of the intense environment. They say Aelel was born of the goddess's rage.
VC4 or The Last Remnant? Are you asking which one is worse? I'm thinking. I'm gonna say VC4 because I really enjoy VC1, so VC4 was just such a disappointment. At least Last Remnant didn't have a prequel that I loved, and then I now hate because of it. This should not be the same map as anything else, because it's a mission, like an actual mission.
If you believe the legends, this valley is evidence of the goddess's judgment, passed on humanity for its corruption. The forest that once covered the surrounding area was burnt to ash by a pillar of light that descended from the heavens. That legend fueled belief in a place of torment between our world and the next, where one's sins are purified in the cleansing flames.
Nonsense. Sins are not so easily washed away.
Indeed, and there are no accounts of such a place in Scripture. Yet those who cannot face their own sins have no choice but to cling to the idea.
I just don't think I can take this heat anymore. I think I'm starting to see things.
That's
Near
probably
those
not good.
mountains over there. Is it just me? Or is there a group of people gathered there?
No. It would seem you are not hallucinating after all. Are those Rodrigue soldiers? No. But their banner is that of... No. It can't be.
That is House Rose banner. They curried favor with that witch and sold out Fargus.
We messed up. There must have been a spy among us. Will you have us meet them in battle, or wait for Rodrigue to arrive?
There is only one option. How kind of them to save us the trouble of killing them later.
Oh, Dimitri. Thank you for the wall, Lisa. She does have 20/20 vision. Aren't they your former allies?
Never call those traitors our allies again.
What are you gonna do, Dimitri?
That banner belongs to the Grey Lion. It's a waste of breath to exchange words with one such as him.
His Highness is correct. He is not an opponent whom we can expect to negotiate with. Everyone, prepare for the attack!
You know, Dimitri may be full of edge that even looking at him may cut you in half, but like at least he's changed in the 5 years. At least he's a little different. They did something with his character after a 5-year-long war. Everybody else is still basically in school for some reason. Okay, so A team is going in. Let's see, one more. I'll say Alois, because I just like Alois's nature. His good nature. Mirandos, thank you for the donation. After hearing you say, I stay here and watch, seeing the peasants being killed, I laughed until you cried. Please don't stop. I stay here. I mean, I was just telling the truth, Mirandos, but thank you for the donation. Thank you for the support. We need to see the other 2 houses as well. If I were to play again, I think... I'm curious what the Golden Deer do during this. I'm going to assign Manuela under me. We'll assign Dimitri with Raphael and Alois with Catherine. Wait, no. We need to also get more level ups. Bernadette. I think she's still pretty low too, in terms of levels. I wish we had to do. My god, I wish we had to do. Hello, Akon. You wonder what would have happened if I accept the offer to work with the bad guys? That is interesting. I wish we could maybe start a game at that point specifically just to see.
Perhaps a good place to finish off my life as a knight. Only if that puny force of children is able to kill me, of course.
That man who raises the lion's flag? Lord Gwendol. He is an elder knight who serves House Rogue. Gwendol would, without thought, fight any battle if ordered. There is no chance of negotiating with him.
Okay, good to know. Wait a minute. I said that this was going to be a new map, but it's not. We've actually played this map before.
With no warning.
But it was a paralog mission for a Black Eagle character, so maybe they didn't expect you to play on this if you just played Blue Lions.
Your everything. If you wish to spare yourself the goddess's wrath, tread lightly.
You know what game is really good at
strategy.
Character development during a wartime? Suikoden games. Suikoden games are usually pretty good at that. Let's see here. So what we got over here? We got silver axes. What kind of damage we're looking at? 40, 31, 31, 35. Okay, a lot of physical damage. Alois, your defense is at 29, so you can take a lot of this. I believe in you.
I'll cut through.
We'll throw Felix here. Looks like an Axeman's gonna be coming out. Ah! The Axeman hits pretty hard. I'll throw me over here. Well, I'm too high level. Gosh darn it. Protection 24, 19. Not gonna do it. Sylvain's only 22 protection now. Ingrid's only 22. Dimitri's too powerful as it is.
Ready when you are.
Alright, Ingrid.
My orders?
Actually, Leonie, if you're paired with Sylvain, would be good too.
I'd be honored.
That'll be bad.
I'll comply.
At your service.
I'm your girl.
Miss me. Squawquandon games? Squawquandon. Suikoden. It was a PS1, PS2 RPG series. That was about, usually set in like wartime, political strife, and it was unique in that you could recruit usually around like 100, not around, exactly, 108 characters in each game. It's a really cool RPG. My favorite is the second one. But I think 1, 2, and 3 are both great. I never actually played 4, which is, I think, on you're on a bunch of boats. But 5 was cool too. Who do we want to get in on this action? Well,
In the name of justice.
this will do what, 6 damage? Oh, 9. Hello, Dubious. Hello, Renix. The fact that they made the little girl Valkyria as power generators of VC4 was so obnoxious. Right, that is the thing. I had forgotten about that thing. Yes. The girl that you find in the generator room turned out to be the generator. So stupid. It's fine, though. I did get that far, Renix. I did get that far.
You haven't earned my pity.
I may not have uploaded that part to YouTube, though, if you saw my YouTube series, because I was just so done with that game. But yeah, we were talking about Sequoian games, Dubious, an RPG series from the PS1, PS2 era.
For Gerald.
I'll not be able to reach them, unfortunately.
I must continue my training.
Oh my god,
This
don't
situation is dire.
remind me about Undertale. Jesus, that game is utter trash. Utter trash. This will hurt if they hit us.
It had to be done. I can't.
Chess key? Ah, yeah, up here. Yeah, that's my hot take. I know basically nobody agrees with me on that one, but that game is hot garbage. Like the hottest garbage, like the garbage that you get within 15 feet, and you take a whiff, you're like, whoa, what the fuck died? And then you just get closer and closer, and you're just like, Jesus! Someone take out the trash? What's wrong with this?
Another victory.
I got to the end of Rise Son of Rome twice because it's only a 5-hour game. And I was paid to do that the second time. Pay me enough times, I'll speedrun that motherfucker.
I have made my peace.
Let's heal.
Ha! Thank you.
Give me that crit. Give me that crit. Oh, we didn't get that crit.
All talk.
Thank you for the wall, you say? Sorry, but you spent your monies on sealed MTG products? Why are you sorry? What? Who have I not moved yet? Oh, Sylvain, you're so dark in that dark bishop outfit. Thought you had already moved. You're so confused. Why was Undertale hot trash? I just didn't like anything about it. The art style, the characters, the combat. But I'm kind of by myself on that one. Let's see. So Dimitri, I'm just gonna move you up here, and you're probably just gonna murder everybody. I'm kind of tempted to just leave him on his own. Because I think he'll be fine.
Ready when you are.
My god, there's so many of you. Jesus. Wait, who has the best gambit here? I'll take it.
Let's begin.
Set them on fire!
I must stay the course.
All right. Ah, you fools. I still hate this outfit for this class.
Burn until we meet again. Need to pull my...
Well, I mean, Lisa, in that situation, his gambit did exactly what I wanted it. I wanted it to hit this row of people. So I was like, oh yeah, this is fine. This is all fine. Sure. I forgot to use that when we harvested it. Let's have Mom heal. You know what, we'll send Ingrid up here. And Ash. Why not? Ash doesn't get any love.
Predictable.
Ouch. Kinda, Mobius?
All for our future.
I try not to remember much about that game. But I kinda remember that.
I'll destroy you.
Oh boy.
Too weak for this world.
Round 2. God, Dimitri.
I disposed of doubt long ago.
He is our boss character. So yeah, like I said, I think you could probably just go up there and solo.
My apologies.
The only reason why Ash is weak here is because his strength skill is not as high as I want it to be. Ah, nuts. I don't want them taking any damage. Screw it. We'll go around, meet him up elsewhere. Mom is very fancy, yes.
Alright, who's next?
So fancy.
I'll keep pushing myself.
This is fine.
It's time.
Oh my god, I didn't realize Manuela had mastered her class. Oh shit. Or, I guess I forgot. Well, nuts!
I have made my peace.
Alright, Dimitri. guess start clearing over here. Did I ever play Digimon World for the PS1? I did not.
Don't bother haunting me.
Wait, what? That's not a thing to say. Don't even bother coming back as a ghost and trying to get revenge. Like, how many ghosts have you encountered for that to be a thing you say?
Thank you.
Beautiful. Alright. Bring it.
All talk and no action.
Sylvania's pretty speedy for being a mage.
Consequence.
Maybe he got all of his speed from when he was a what was it? What's that class? Fighter? Warrior? It was a good game and in a genre that doesn't seem to have made it past the PS1 era. What genre is that, Gwen?
I disposed of doubt long ago.
So Cornelia has planted spies even inside Garreg Mach.
What up, Rodrigue?
The shield of Fargus has appeared. We can expect more out of him than the young ones.
Are you sure about that? I am murdering your face. Like, pretty easily. How close are we to the end? I honestly have no idea.
Wasted effort.
Do not worry, Rodrigue. Dimitri will protect you. That's all you need. It's not nice to brag. That's true. That's a good point. Well, at least they hit me.
Eventually, I too will fall.
So the genre of Digimon was a management? You get a monster, you have to raise it, but then you don't start being able to give it commands. Then after a certain amount of time, it dies, and you start with a new one that gets bonuses based on the one that just died, with your goal being to rebuild a town. So it had a little bit of Pokemon and then town management? Like rebuilding a town like in Dark Cloud? She just heals herself. She is self-sufficient. Oh, you just have one Digimon at a time. Oh, okay. I never really watched Digimon, but I do know the theme song. They were digital monsters, and they are the champions. So I am stuck in place, which is fine.
Prepare yourself.
Fairly well.
My duty is your death.
Look at you.
Thank you. Look at me looking at you. All right, Eloise. Come on.
I must stay the course.
Excellent. Secret, what the hell? Wait. You know what? Since we have so many, I will use a pulse because I need Ash to move off to the right for the chests. And we have so many pulses that I can waste one for just that kind of move.
I'll comply.
Damn right you'll comply.
No escape!
Boo. The Japanese intro of Digimon is so much cooler. Is it? How can it be cooler than the English one? They're the champions.
The man praised as a lion.
Now, I did play Monster Rancher games, these say, because I thought it was always cool that you could just stick in random CDs and DVDs and it creates a monster for you. I do remember that.
Underling, that's upsetting, Your Highness. I am and always have been a knight of House Rome.
How dare you? You are nothing but a lowly beast scavenging for scraps. You have forgotten the dignity of knighthood.
I may be lowly, but this beast is devoted to his master.
Okay.
Then I had better kill the pet and deliver its head to that master.
Did I ever own a Digivice? No.
So I have found a place to die. Young ones, I thank you.
Well,
The consequence of the blood I've spilled. Gotta train harder.
It is the way of knights to follow their master's orders without argument.
crap, I killed him too
Lord
fast.
Gwendol was a good man.
I didn't get the chest.
Now he is just a corpse, nothing more.
Well,
Let's go. Rodrigue is waiting for us.
isn't it kind of disgusting that Dimitri could probably kill entire maps by himself? Oh, well, take care, Kitty.
It's been too long, Your Highness. But try to temper your joy, will you? This is a war after all.
To say such a thing at a time like this. You have not changed one bit.
Don't let looks deceive you. I've had a rough go of it ever since I crossed blades with those traitors in Ferdiad. When I heard you'd been executed, I rushed there as fast as I could, blind with fury. When I got there, I was fed some garbage about not being able to see your body. The next thing I knew, I was gripping my blade and...
Oh?
Gilbert, you have done well to locate His Highness. I am truly grateful. And you, I have you to thank as well.
Yes, I am here. Hello. As his professor. I'm not his professor anymore. We're just two people. We were all fortunate.
Well, we are in your debt. I will repay you for this someday, I swear it. And you, Felix, you have also done well to bring His Highness here.
I hate you, Dad.
Tell us all you know, Rodrigue.
I'm afraid there's not much to tell. You are aware that the western region of the kingdom was taken by the Empire, correct?
Yes, so I have heard. They're now calling it the Fargus Dukedom or some nonsense.
If you know that much, then the rest won't take long. Enemy or not, it's undeniable that Cornelia's plan was nothing short of genius. After seizing power, she invited the Imperial army to Ferdiad. There she reorganized her troops and then sent soldiers to hunt me down. Because of that, we were forced to act defensively, and now we're being forced into a difficult battle. She's been controlling the situation all along.
So that's been the witch's plan from the start. I should have killed her ages ago.
Your Highness, Ferdiad is in a terrible state right now. The tyranny is unbearable, and so the rebellions are endless. Refugees starve to death in the streets. If I may speak freely, Your Highness, we should change course for Ferdiad and take down those traitors before we embark to Emblem.
I agree.
There's no time for that.
Shut up, Dimitri. I'm your professor. You will listen to me.
Think this through.
For some reason.
I understand wanting to destroy the Empire and the Emperor. I want that so much it hurts. But which is more important, the dead or the living?
The dead, because the dead is the do.
Silence.
Whoa.
No, Dimitri. You will hear me out.
Are you asking me? Asking the dead to forgive that woman?
No, I would not ask that of you. What I am asking is that you allow us to prioritize the Kingdom capital over the Imperial capital for now. As Lambert's close and trusted friend, I am confident that he would have advised the same.
Do not dare to put words in the mouths of the dead. They are your words alone, even if you borrow their lips.
This is some...
Until I offer up that woman's head, Father will remain a slave to his lingering regret and hatred. Even now, he suffers. It is ceaseless. As we waste time with idle chatter, his suffering continues.
Yes.
You are my king. Our king. Wherever you lead, we will follow. But Your Highness, there are those who take up their sword in the name of revenge, and yet along the way, lose the strength and composure to follow through. You would do well to bear that in mind. Ah, I nearly forgot. Take this, Your Highness. The time has come for it to be wielded by its true master.
Eretvar.
Oh no.
The relic once wielded by my father.
Now he has a relic.
I managed to steal it back from one of Cornelia's underlings in Ferdiad.
Understated as ever, Father. It must have been a true struggle to get it back.
I am grateful, my friend.
Gilbert, Professor, may I request something of you? I wish to fight at your side.
Senile already, old man? Who will protect our territory?
I expected it would come to this, so I left those matters to my younger brother. He has my complete faith. I must keep my promise to our fallen king, to my dear friend.
It's not bad for us, it's bad for our enemies, Tammy. Relics are usually pretty powerful, and he's already...
A very old one.
Disgusting.
I swore it nearly 10 years ago. Now then, Your Highness, let's destroy the Empire together. My men and I will spare no effort. I pray that you are right, and that this will save the kingdom.
Eredbar. Well, let's send this killer bow off.
Our orders are to capture Enbar by striking the enemy's stronghold directly. How familiar are you with the geography of Fodlan?
Not very familiar.
The kingdom and the empire are separated by the impassable Ogma Mountains. Legend has it that Saint Seros once crossed over those mountains to fight against the fell king Nemesis. But don't fool yourself. Leading a large army over such steep mountains would be near impossible.
In order to infiltrate the Empire, we have no choice but to go around the mountains, either to the east or to the west.
What's the differences before I make a decision? East?
Yes, I agree.
Okay.
The Alliance is currently split in two. Those who stand with the Empire and those who are against it. Leading the Imperial faction is House Gloucester, while House Regan leads those who oppose.
So I guess East means we're going to fight Alliance instead of the Empire? Okay. You thought we were going to save Ferdiad first? Well, I thought so too, because I made that decision. You remember when Dimitri was like, well, it's up to you, Professor, and I was like, we're going to save Ferdinand, and he was like, ah, rah, rah. And so then we went to go save Ferdinand, and then we met up with Rodrigue, and then Dimitri was like, psych, we going to Imbar now, fools.
We should take advantage of their internal conflict.
I have a feeling that our choice didn't matter at all.
Until we reach the Great Bridge of Myrden in Alliance territory.
Why there?
The Aramid River divides Alliance and Empire territory. There are many large bridges that cross it. However, the Great Bridge of Myrden is by far the largest. It is also closest to the Monastery. I believe you crossed that bridge 5 years ago on your journey to the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
Oh, so we're going to be on that battle map. We went there to get reinforcements? I thought it was up to me to decide to go save Ferdiad first. And then they said, cool. And then we were going to meet up with Rodrigue on the way.
Still more practical than passing
to do that.
through the west.
Perhaps our next move should be to contact House Regan and request their cooperation.
Do you think they'll help us?
Claude of House Regan is the leader of the Alliance and is firmly against the Empire. They are the enemy of our enemy. In other words, hopefully, a friend.
I like how they put that saying in there.
House Regan to engage the Gloucester soldiers?
I am. If we take the bridge, then House Gloucester will no longer be able to receive support from the Empire. There's no way a man as wise as Claude would refuse our request.
And once we manage to capture the Great Bridge and gain a foothold into the Empire,
then we cross Gronder Field and head south toward Enbar.
But if we get attacked from both sides, we'll have to fight people from the Alliance, won't we?
Speaking of House Gloucester, I wonder how Lawrence is holding up.
If we meet him again, it will probably be as enemies. To be honest, I'd rather avoid seeing him altogether.
If you do not wish to kill familiar faces, do not tarry over the corpses of the dead.
Good advice.
Prepare yourselves. It is time to steel your souls for the task at hand.
Prepare your defenses well. Ash is looking like a snack? Hammy, cannibalism is not a good thing. Shouldn't do it. Will I upload the Kingmaker streams to YouTube? I still have them. I haven't uploaded them yet.
Azure Moon.
Because I haven't beaten
Lone
it yet.
Moon. The Rose-Colored River.
So I would want to beat that game before I start uploading it.
The Kingdom Army meets with Rodrigue in Aelel, the Valley of Torment. With the strength of House Fraldarius on their side, the time to invade the Empire is finally at hand.
Can we just make Dimitri have an accident? No, because he needs to live in the missions, or else it's a mission failure. So no, we can't have Dimitri have a little accident. Hello.
Even though it's in ruins, in some strange way, this monastery never truly changes, does it? I studied at the Officers' Academy when I was young. Those memories come rushing back whenever I return. What are you doing here at this hour anyway?
I am soulless and cannot sleep.
It's the same for me. Perhaps you'll allow me to join you. Much appreciated.
Hi.
I keep recalling my eldest son. He was quite gifted. In fact, he was appointed a knight at the age of 15.
I get enough of this sad shit from your son, please. Rodrigue, just...
I still vividly remember the day he was granted a sword from His Majesty.
Your son, isn't he... We know he's dead.
Dead.
Yeah, I know. I know he's dead.
He was killed 9 years ago.
I know. I know.
All that returned of him that day were his sword and his armor. After it happened, I said something horrible to Felix. He's hated me ever since. And I don't blame him.
Did you say that you wish it was him instead of your other son?
No matter how much you grieve, the dead will never return.
Hope you didn't say that.
No magic in the world can bring them back. That's why their memory clings to the living like a curse. The more they were loved, the tighter their hold, and the more suffering they cause. I fear I am not a strong enough man to scold His Highness for his foolishness.
Someone must. That dude nuts.
Right you are. As adults, it is our responsibility to scold him and help him find his way again. I come off as so self-important, but really, I'm just a failure of a man.
Thanks for telling me.
Professor, I entrust the young prince and the future of Fargus to you.
Is it because I'm the main character?
I suppose that was a dramatic way of putting it. My apologies. You should know that I have no intention of insisting that you take back Ferdiad. All I ask is that you continue to rein in Dimitri's manic desire for revenge. Now then, we have received House Regan's consent. All that's left is for us to depart. If we make it through Gloucester territory and across the Great Bridge of Myrden, we'll be in Empire territory. You are not afraid, are you?
I am terrified. I don't feel anything.
Yes. Such is war.
No, it was like this before.
I'm glad you were the one to lead the Blue Lion House, Professor.
I feel nothing. Hey, take care, Blurp. I took this random coin from a chest 10 years ago, and now I feel nothing.
You look like
Surely...
a cat that's been sprayed with water. What? You don't think I should sing the high notes?
Everyone should sing louder. It feels so good just to let it out.
Yeah. So you're thinking that once we start the crossing, we're not going to come back every month for fishing and meals? You would be wrong. Come on, Gwaine. There's always time to march all the way back and let the enemy retake the positions you just took so you can go fish and eat meals. Come on! Duh. Dimitri accepted the battle gear of the King of Lions from Rodrigue and obtained the certification for the Great Lord class. He didn't even... Oh my god.
A new power. I won't squander.
Jesus. But you hadn't even mastered the other class. Wait, hold on. Inventory.
No evil will taint the lands bequeathed.
You haven't even mastered this one yet. Hey, Malino, thank you for the reset for 26 months. Thank you. Hello. I mean, I feel like we should finish off High Lord, right? Or does it not even matter? I don't know, this one looks cooler, I guess. Hope you're having a good day there, Puffy. And we also want to change Manuela. She could become a sword master? Oh, I guess she does have ranks in swords. We'll keep you as a bishop, though. Become better.
Well, I'm glad I passed.
I'm glad you did too. And I think she's the only one who mastered, right? We haven't really had many mastering of classes. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Support conversations. We have a couple. What would have happened if she failed? It would just have eaten our seal. It takes a seal to level up someone's class like that. So if she failed, we would expend the seal and she would remain the same class until next week.
If you don't have any business here, go away. You're bothering me.
Man, Felix. Still just the same old, same old.
Finally spotted me, did you?
What do you want?
They say you're the best. I wanted to see your training with my own eyes.
Spying on people. Is that a hobby of yours? I hope you got your fill.
Enough to see how to beat you, at least.
You think you can beat me?
I think that's what she said.
That's right. See, I was trained by...
Gerald, yes.
We all know.
So you know.
I heard he was your teacher. Perhaps we should test you. See how much of your training sank in.
I'm ready if you are.
Okay, I'll give you a chance.
Sounds good. When?
I'll let you know. In the meantime, practice. I won't go easy on you.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be ready.
This will be fun.
Okay.
Sylvain! Good timing. There's something I want to say to you.
Uh-oh. Did I do something wrong? Did you spot me sneaking back in this morning? Or is it about that girl who got mad I kissed her sister goodnight? I can explain either way.
Wait, what? God.
No, I'm not here to get after you about those things. Surely other people have that covered. What I really want to talk about is your behavior during our training sessions. When we're sparring, you're always passing on great opportunities to get the edge on me. It's almost as though you're going out of your way to make me think you're incapable.
Nah, I just like giving other people the spotlight.
Uh-huh. It's not that you took something I said to heart? About how you don't have to work hard to be good at stuff and how that isn't fair?
I did take those things to heart. We're friends, right? I'd be sad if you started to hate me. There's just one thing I want you to remember. Guys like me, who hate hard work and sort of get by on our wits, it all falls apart eventually. I'm smart enough to know that. So I respect people like you. I mean it.
Oh, is that sincerity? It's kind of creeping me out. It's just so unlike you.
Huh?
When you say nice things like that, I can't take joy in beating you. I want to beat you when you're at your best. That's why it bothers me so much when you don't try your hardest against me.
Yeah.
Let me put this a different way. I've always been treated like I'm special, and I'm not.
We know.
At least, I don't think I am.
We know about your crest
I'm just
babies.
tired of people thinking they know what I can and can't do. When everybody expects something of you, or envies you, it's kind of suffocating. I'd rather people think I'm dumb. Well, I mean, I can still be pretty dumb.
I have to admit, I have a hard time understanding where you're coming from. Just know that I want you to keep being great at everything without trying. If you stop being that way, I won't have any competition.
Competition, huh? I like the sound of that. Where the heck were you when I was growing up? If I had someone like you back then, I think I may have turned out different. And better, I mean. Anyway, I'd love to chat more with you. Would you like to grab some tea with me, or...?
Oh, sure thing. The very next moment I'm free. For now, I need to get to my magic training.
Oh, I see. Some other time then. I look forward to it, Annette.
Jesus. Sylvain. Hello, Lorax. Welcome. You're happy crying right now watching Evo? Really? I'm guessing some stuff went down. I've never actually watched an Evo. I've seen, you know, clips of different Evos, but never actually watched a one full through. Thank you for the happy Hammy. There's a lot of characters that we can ship in this game. I don't know if Sylvain and Annette is...
My head. Why am I here instead of the infirmary? When did I... Oh boy.
Evo is a fighting game competition. One of the biggest ones in the world. It happens once a year. This year, I believe it's what, Tekken 7, the newest Smash game. I think the Mortal Kombat game is in there. Is Dragon Ball Z still in there?
How are you feeling, Professor Manuela?
So a bunch of tournaments, giant tournaments.
Sylvain? What do you need at this hour?
You don't remember? Well, you collapsed in the infirmary, and...
That doesn't sound like me. Wait, no, I remember. The truth is, something sad happened. So I did what I always do to forget my troubles.
You drank.
Anyway, I found you passed out on the floor, helped you up, then carried you back here.
And what were you doing in the infirmary late at night? Not bringing a girl there, I hope.
Nope, I was definitely alone. I just had a bad feeling, and I decided to look around to see if anyone needed my help.
Ugh, my poor head.
Are you all right? Here, have some water.
What a thoughtful young man you are. You're a real gentleman, compared to that jerk who just...
That good-for-nothing guy who strung you along, whispered sweet nothings in your ear, then shattered your heart beyond repair? I agree. He's a jerk.
That is exactly who Sylvain is!
Oh no. Did I say those things to you?
Actually, your version had more details. Very detailed details.
Oh dear.
You know, Professor, you're a good catch. It's a shame that you've had no luck with men. You need a guy like me. Somebody who sees your beauty and appreciates how tender you are, emotionally, and how much love you have to give.
Oh boy. Okay, so... Oh boy.
You're a smooth talker, even when you don't mean what you say. I'm going to change, so shoot, okay?
Sure, I can take a hint. Rest up, Manuela.
Thank you, Sylvain. I'm going to try and get some sleep.
Sylvain isn't anything
just call me
with
Manuela and
two
not
legs.
Professor? That sly little... Although... Me? With Sylvain? Now there's a crazy thought.
So, I'm assuming that conversation could have happened when, 5 years ago, when Sylvain was, what, like 17 and she was 37? 38? There are so many things wrong with that conversation. She was older than 34.
Father!
I think she was in her late 30s.
Why do you pretend not to recognize me?
Annette,
Why do you pretend not to recognize
I've been
me?
looking everywhere for you. Please stop treating me like a stranger. I can't bear it. Father, wait! How long will you keep avoiding me like this?
I have lost the right to face you or your mother.
This has nothing to do with rights. We're family.
Wait.
I'm your daughter.
What?
Indeed, you are my daughter. Yet I am no father. I am only a fool who abandoned his family.
Oh my god. Okay. So he abandoned his family, and then he's been hanging around Annette, theoretically for 5 years, but still hasn't talked to her because he abandoned her, but it's obviously he feels bad about it and thinks that he doesn't deserve to talk to her, where it is clearly causing her even more pain for him to be around and ignoring her, so therefore he's even being worse of a father. What kind of fucking... What? What?
You really think it was foolish to abandon us?
I do.
Then the least you can do is apologize.
His head is so far up his own ass.
But Mother deserves as much. I finished my studies at the School of Sorcery and the Officers' Academy. I have a busy and satisfying life now. But Mother, she's waited for you to return all this time, living under my uncle's roof.
I am sorry, Annette.
I already told you, don't say that to me. Apologize to Mother. Let her see your face.
That I cannot do. I know you do not understand, but it is the way of things. As for you, Annette, say the word, and I will disappear from your life forever.
That is not the thing she's saying. Fucking.
For now, though, I must return to my duties.
Father, how could you be so cruel?
It's like he's not even listening to her. Oh shit. Apparently we can romance Ingrid, but only after the war is over. I didn't realize we were that far up already.
Bernadetta, please come out of your room. You've been in there for ages. You need to train.
No. Sorry, not happening.
I'm not playing around, Bernadetta. This training is absolutely crucial to the war.
At least somebody knows we're at war.
I can't handle it today. Please leave.
Why did you come here?
Why did I come here? I didn't choose to join the academy. I was forced. Then more stuff happened, and I didn't have a say in any of it. So, here I am. Somehow.
I suppose not everyone has to be pleased about being here. But even so, Bernadetta, I'll ask one more time. Please come out of there.
And I'll tell you one more time. It's not happening. Not right now. Not today.
You leave me no alternative. If you're near the door, you'd better step away.
My door! Why?
Now hurry along, Bernadetta. You've got lots of training to catch up on.
Spare me! I'll train! I'll train! Just not with you. Anyone but you, please.
Is that so? That presents a problem. I know we are two very different people, but whether or not you like me, we are on the same side and must learn to work together.
It's not about any of that! If this is how you treat people on your own side, what do you do to your enemies?
Don't ask questions you don't want answers to. I did what was necessary to get you to comply. Nothing more. I do hope that the professor will be able to help you through the rest of your training. In the meantime, I will fix your door. Good luck!
Right. Okay. Good.
What? How is that? Again, like, almost none of these support ranks feel like they're actually getting closer to each other. It feels like everybody hates each other, but this game is saying, no, you won't like... It's like the developers are playing with dolls, and the dolls hate each other on, like, a Toy Story level, but then the creators, who don't know that they're actually alive, are just, like, forcing them to, like, fake kiss. Like, you're gonna like each other, goddammit! It's just, it feels wrong. Just all sorts of wrong. Hello, Short Loco.
It's peaceful here. Flowers are so calming. Just looking at these, it's like all the terrible parts of the day just disappear. If only people could.
I'm not making them kiss! I didn't write these characters.
What's Bern doing? She looks like there's something wrong. All these nobles are just terrifying. And the commoners? Just look at Dorothea. So pretty, popular, dazzling. There's no way someone like me could ever be close with someone like that. Bern, are you okay? Dorothea! Did you hear all that? Just the part about you wishing you could get along with someone. So, Bern, who have you got a crush on? Seriously now, you have to tell me. Who are they? Do I know them?
I'm so excited for you, Bern. No. I was actually thinking about being friends with you.
Me? I thought we already were friends.
That's not what I mean. Oh, I'm such a coward.
Wait, you want to be more than friends?
I thought it would be great if we could be closer.
Oh, okay.
But old memories just get in the way for me.
Bern, whatever happened in the past, you know you have my full support. I'm here for you. I thought we'd already been friends for a long time now. Please.
Just forget it. We'll never be close friends. Father would just... He would just... No!
Wait, Father? What did she mean by that?
What? What? I agree that Dimitri looks really cool right now, Short Loco. And you missed his transformation, I think. He is now a Great Lord, so he looks even different. Even more different than what you've probably seen. So he's no longer in the Black Army, he's in like a... Well, you'll see him.
Hey, Leone. Are you just getting back? Whoa, what's with the bag? It's huge!
Oh, this? I thought I'd get all my chores done at once. Guess it got a little out of hand. Sorry to be a pain, but could you help me out?
I'm happy to help. Where'd you go to get all this stuff?
Well, first it was just the cloth scraps from the tailor, and then it was the used oil from a restaurant in town. After that, it was the books the scholars didn't know what to do with. I mean, that was just on the way.
Whoa, it sounds like you did a lot of running around.
She got a lot of fetch quests.
It wasn't so bad. I just figured it would save time if I did it all in one trip.
You planned all that out? Impressive! What are you gonna do with all that stuff you got?
The scraps will be good for dishcloths, and I can make soap from the oil. The books are just to help with my studies.
You really can't let anything go to waste, can you?
Nope. Can't stand the idea.
Who knew you were so thoughtful? I mean, with actual thinking ahead. You're so generous to everyone and always making me food. I never knew how much thought you must put into it.
I cook to relax, and it's nice seeing how enthusiastic you get about eating what I make. Whatever I give away is just the stuff that isn't useful to me. I pick up all sorts of things when I'm in town. Giving things like that to people who need them or who can actually use them makes sure they aren't wasted.
That makes sense. You've got to use up the stuff you've got, after all. Hey, do you think you're like this because you didn't have much growing up?
I guess times were tough now that you mention it. The folks in my village definitely aren't rich.
Hey, Leone, do you think you like to make use of everything you have because you were fucking poor as a kid? Oh, wow. Wow.
My dad had to go through a lot of trouble to get the recommendations
Wow.
I needed to attend the
And she
academy.
took that so
That doesn't mean
well.
I've grown up to be stingy. It just means I don't like to squander. Anyway, enough of that. It's in poor taste to go on about your own hardships. I've always got time for a meal with a friend.
She's
and it so
super
happens
cool
I
about
picked up
him
some
just
choice meat today.
saying
Why
that.
don't we share it?
That
Now you're speaking my language.
wow. That didn't even feel human. Like, Raphael's part felt human. There are blunt people, like, that exists. But her reaction was just like, oh yeah, no. Like, what?
Alois, I was hoping you could tell me some more stories about Captain Gerald.
You'd like to hear about Gerald's adventures? You seem quite taken with these stories, Leone.
Can't hurt, can it? All our work for the day is done. So remind me, how did you meet him?
Ah, it all feels like ancient history now. You see, the captain was visiting the kingdom of Fargus.
Uh-huh. Go on.
His previous squire had died from a ghastly plague.
Oh, wow.
Then one day, he came upon me and appointed me his new squire.
At that age, you must have had some real talent and courage to stand out as a future knight.
Oh, no, it wasn't that. I was just an orphan boy living in the monastery. I was a timid little thing.
Really? He didn't choose you for your bravery? What made him choose you then?
My face looked like the dead boys.
I don't know if I have anything to say about this line. I just needed to read it again.
What? That's it?
Well, I asked the captain, and that was the only answer he gave me.
Ha! Abrasive to the last. That's Captain Gerald for you.
Yes. In those early days, I would sometimes wonder whether he was right in the head. When I saw him on the battlefield,
No, Boo. No.
those
Stop it.
concerns were laid to rest. Anyway, I think I hear your professor has been looking for you. You'd better scrap.
Oh no, you're right. I better go. See you around.
What the? Alright, yeah. You like to see what Ingrid's relic combat ability looks like? What Ingrid's combat ability looks like?
Flame, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
You worry too much, brother.
I think a kidnapping is good cause for concern.
What?
I was so worried about you I nearly fainted.
Oh my god. Okay. Right. You remember in like the 4th mission of the game when she got kidnapped for a month? From over 5 years ago.
Had that not happened, I would have never been allowed to join the professor's class. Even from something so dire, some good did come of it.
That is a dangerous attitude.
Oh boy. Thank you for the wow, Lisa.
Peril. You must be more vigilant. Please understand.
That sounds like something that I would say, honestly,
Here
Lisa.
only because I thought it best for your safety.
I am very much aware of that. You wanted to speak to me of something?
Yes, my dear little sister. You are kind beyond all measure, and you are the very picture of innocence. But precisely because of these very fine qualities, I worry about your interactions with the others here. The youths of our army are particularly eccentric. As your brother, it is my duty to help you with any concerns you may have.
I do appreciate the offer, but all the students and professors have treated me exceptionally well.
Even so, there must be at least some worry. Please, you need not conceal anything from me.
It was 5 years ago, brother.
Worry far
We're
too
fine.
much. There is truly nothing to share, and nothing for you to fret over.
Are you absolutely sure? The idea of you suffering in silence is unbearable to me.
Enough! I made it clear that
Wait a
nothing
minute.
is wrong. I
I
stand
need to
by
see
my
something.
word.
Aha! Okay, so I don't know why it just hit me, but it just hit me that she said you worry too much, brother, when the reveal that he is her father happened 5 years ago, too. But I guess the reveal that he was her father happens after the mission where she was kidnapped, so therefore this was written for her to say brother instead of father. God, this game really falls apart in the second half, man.
Well,
At
there
least
is one concern
all
that comes
this.
to mind.
And I'm just...
What is it? Tell me.
Supports
I will
and
help
stuff.
however I can.
There is a certain somebody who seems determined to get in the way of my friendships with my classmates.
What? That's horrible. Fear not. I will handle this scoundrel for you. Just tell me his name.
It is you, brother. Now then, I must be on my way.
What was Flame getting at just now? Let's see, I was speaking to her. I asked her to share her concerns, and... was there something else? No matter. Fear not, Flame. Your brother will protect you from all harm.
I think saying maybe they're worried someone's listening is giving this game too much credit. The writers were not thinking about people listening on this conversation. There is nothing deeper here as these people in a private conversation think that they're being overheard. That's why they keep calling them brother. The reason why she is saying brother is because apparently this well, wait a minute. Well, yeah, no. So the reason why she's saying brother is because this conversation could, I guess, in theory, happen before the reveal of his... Wait a minute. Also, hello, Susu. Sorry, I'm thinking about this. But wait a minute. No, but they're... their relationship couldn't reach the sea level until the 5-year gap, right? Because you don't actually have Seteth in your party until the 5-year gap. So then why is this conversation even talking about something that happened 5 years ago when you can't even have it until the war? What? That makes this even make less sense. Maybe it's just a mistranslation? I doubt. Well, no, I mean, like, not even just about the brother and father thing, but now I'm thinking about that entire conversation because they're talking about events that happened 5 years ago when you can't even have that relationship conversation until now. You can't even have that relationship conversation 5 years ago. So, like, even beyond her calling him brother, that entire conversation makes absolutely no fucking sense. The fuck?
I know you are there, Hanneman.
Maybe you can recruit Seteth earlier in, like, if you're playing as the Eagles or the Golden Deer. Maybe that's why it's in there.
To say, are those crest documents?
But then, how fucking lazy is that to write a conversation, just a generic conversation, that the Blue Lions can't even have access to until the 5-year gap and you play it anyway?
Ah, Seteth.
Anyway, sorry.
Have you finally decided to cooperate with my research?
Absolutely not. For 21 years I have refused your requests. I have no intention of changing my mind. But I will lend you these documents.
Wait, okay, so Lisa, you're saying they can only have that conversation as part of the Black Eagles, otherwise it's set to happen now. That's so fucking lazy then. Ugh.
I am quite tempted by the offer, but your cooperation would be of much greater value. Your crest, the major crest of Keyhole, is so rare. As far as I am aware, Seteth, you are the only person ever confirmed to bear that particular crest. How did you come to possess it?
My answer is the same as every other time you have asked. I do not know. I was born a commoner, with no connections to any crests. There are no records of my lineage.
Oh, please.
Oh, really?
That thin explanation could never discourage me. You must understand, I will dig until I find the truth, no matter how long it takes.
You are wasting your time. I cannot give you the answers you seek. Even if you were to discover the reason why I bear the major crest of Keyhole, I doubt it would satisfy you.
That is for me alone to decide. And even if you are correct, that confirmation itself would be a valuable discovery. Such is the way of research, yes?
I'm afraid I cannot attest to that. I'm no scholar. In any case, if you really have no need for the documents, you will not mind if I dispose of them.
Let's not do anything hasty now. I will leave you alone, for now. But I am taking these documents with me. Once I complete my research on these papers, it'll be your turn, Seteth. I will learn the truth of your crest.
It is a pointless endeavor. You will learn nothing from me, no matter how much you try.
Perhaps his stubborn nature is one of the effects of his crest. Now that would be an interesting discovery. The first stage of my research will be to decipher his personality.
Yeah, I hope you're having a good day there, Snoop. Sorry. Yeah. We were just in the middle of something when you came in. Now, again, the only reason why I'm being super critical about this is because I really like this game in this series, so when you like something a lot, you tend to get critical about the things you don't like about it. It's just... ugh.
How are you, Catherine? You look well enough.
The crest is in their blood, Mobius? Like, I don't think it's, you know, like a tattoo or anything. I think it's just... it's like part of their DNA.
Oh, yes, I'm fine. Never better.
That is good. I cannot help but be concerned, given your tendency toward incautious behavior. While boldness can be a virtue, I do hope you will bear in mind that recklessness is not. A moment's negligence can lead to a mortal wound for even the most skilled fighter.
You worry too much. If they saw me in action, the wounds themselves would cower.
That is precisely the attitude that worries me, especially given your history. You have been gravely injured before, as you no doubt recall.
Me? Gravely injured? When did that happen?
You mean you have forgotten? It was during your days as a student at the Officers' Academy. There was an excursion, a monster hunt.
A monster hunt?
You charged ahead and left your fellow students behind. You ended up alone and surrounded. You almost died. Do you truly not remember?
Are you sure? All I remember is cutting down monsters left and right.
That is true enough, but you nearly bled to death in the aftermath. The Archbishop was so concerned for your life that she tended your wounds personally.
Oh, that was when that happened. Finally! It all fits together. Lady Rhea looking after me. Now that I remember clearly.
Oh?
That was the first time she ever spoke to me. I was lying on the ground, caked in mud, and she gently picked me up, even stroked my hair.
Mm-hmm.
The emotions were so overpowering that they must have just cleared away my memory of the whole incident. So it was during the monster hunt. Thanks, Sedith. That's been bothering me for ages.
That is not quite why I brought it up.
Come to think of it, Lady Rhea hasn't healed me since then. We've got to find Lady Rhea, and then maybe someday she'll honor me like that again.
Seteth is an auto-recruit in Chapter 12? Is he really? I was using him before the time skip then? God, I do not remember that.
Hey, Sedith. I got a delivery for you. Thank you, Cyril. Would you mind waiting just a moment for me to confirm the contents?
Sure thing.
All seems to be accounted for.
Hey, take care, Akon.
I lack the time to handle tasks of this kind myself.
Cyril, you're not important enough for me to really talk.
I appreciate you making the effort. Is there anything I can assist you with? Do you have any concerns?
Concerns? Nah, I'm happy just working for Lady Rhea. I got a way better life now than I ever did before.
If your better life is this frugal, I have to wonder what your previous experience was like. It must not have been easy before you came to us. But you should know that is in the past now. You are young, you should be enjoying life. Do not allow your past to overshadow that. Is there nothing you desire? We will support you in any way we can.
Really, there's nothing. Except... Nah, it's okay.
Except?
I don't got anywhere else to go, and I just want to be able to stay here forever. This place Lady Rhea gave me, it's the only place I know to call home.
I will keep that in mind.
Well, I got work to do. Excuse me.
Of course. I apologize for delaying you.
Wow, that was the shortest Cyril conversation ever. Where's Blonde Felix? He's around. He's around. Oh my goodness. What? What was up with that last battle though? We got so many supports.
Manuela, isn't it a bit rude to sigh at someone the moment you see them enter the room?
Hanneman, isn't it a bit rude to tell others how to behave? Besides, I could be sighing about any number of things more interesting than you.
Goodness, you're unusually irritable today. Don't you imagine your attitude a bit excessive? You snap at every little thing, your ill mood on display for one and all. It saddens me to see such behavior from one who should be setting a good example for the younger generation.
Well, listen to the noble lecturing a lowly commoner to be on her best behavior. Oh, wait, I meant to say the former noble.
I fail to understand how my birth is relevant to the topic at hand. I was merely trying to say that as a fellow adult...
You're not done lecturing yet? Leave me alone and go pester someone else. Maybe leave everyone alone and go focus on your precious crest research.
Ah, I don't know what to say to you, Manuel.
God, these two.
I was only speaking out of honest concern.
Oh, was that a sigh I heard? Isn't it a bit rude to sigh at someone just because?
Don't be so childish. You are so sensitive to ill will.
Hello,
from
Saren,
others,
welcome.
Yet you let your own emotions run wild. Why is it that you cannot keep a handle on yourself?
Keep a handle on? Well, I've never. What makes you think you're so much better? Just because you keep your emotions bottled up behind your stupid stony face, well, it doesn't mean everyone else has to do the same. Stop telling everyone how to behave, Hanneman. It will make you and the rest of us much happier.
I will not stand for this insolence. It is high time someone taught you.
Go on! If you think you can change me, I'd like to see you try.
These two. My goodness.
Ha! Thought so. You wouldn't dare.
Absolutely insufferable.
Their interactions are exhausting because every time they're in a conversation with each other, it's just them bickering at each other. But yet they ranked up in friendship. Somehow, I don't know, the support levels increased.
Why, it's Gilbert. Training on a day off? That man will never change. Nor rest, apparently. Is there any need to be so diligent when nobody is watching? Ah, well, at least I can bear witness.
Why? Why are you just gonna watch this guy train?
Professor Hanneman, is there something you need?
Why are you watching me from the corner?
Ah, you noticed me.
Why are your
No,
pants down?
No, not at all. I was simply observing. I apologize for disturbing you.
You've done nothing worthy of apology. Although I fail to understand why you would watch my training.
Oh, well, I watch because I find it quite interesting. Your movements are most refined, with no unnecessary motions. Elegant is the word, I think. I find it quite satisfying to observe. In fact, I might say I was mesmerized.
Is that so?
If only you showed a bit more emotion on your face, just to sell the rest of it. You come off a bit tense.
Training is difficult, a strain on the body. Surely it is natural for one to be tense.
What's going on here?
Oh, I know well how difficult training can be. But in your case, it's as though you're punishing yourself.
I am sorry. It's simply how I am.
No. What do I know of your training?
No, Boo.
My criticism was perhaps unnecessary. Still, I do feel you are too hard on yourself. Would it not be easier to live a little more freely? Find something that makes you happy and embrace it wholeheartedly. It would do you a world of good.
I thank you for your advice, Professor Hanneman, but I cannot live as you do. Such a way of life is not permitted to me. Now, if you will pardon me, I will return to my training.
Not permitted? I think the only one not permitting you joy, dear Gilbert, is yourself.
Yes. 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 My goodness! There are so many conversations this month.
My, look at the time. I really should retire for the evening.
Professor!
Oh my, who's there? Aloise? Well now, wherever did you come from?
I came in through the door.
Came through the... Try doing so with a bit less volume in the future. Now then, why are you visiting at such a late hour?
I'm looking to enlist the services of a magic wielder. I thought you might be the man for the job.
You're a knight, Aloise. Why would I teach you magic?
You were a teacher, weren't you?
Perhaps you should ask one of your friends already trained in the magical arts. I am tired and would very much like to turn in for the evening.
Slow down there. I heard a rumor you were looking for novice magic users. Did I hear wrong, or am I just an unsuitable student? Were you hoping for another young girl instead?
Ah, you heard about that, did you?
Wait, what? Alright. Hammy, thank you for the...
I'm afraid that was simply for the purpose of my experiment.
What?
I had no intention of teaching anyone.
Oh my god.
Anyway, as I said, I am off to bed. Good night.
And he's still a teacher?
Wait! Hold on, Professor Hanneman. I'm no good at magic. And for a long time, I've been hoping to improve my skills. Some of the other knights look down on me for having no crest and no magical skill. I can't do anything about the crest. But the magic, maybe that's a different story. Please, I want to learn. You've got to help me.
Ah, maybe I'm just a fool who goes soft in the face of someone's hunger for knowledge. I will help you. I cannot teach you any spells, but I can do my best to try and improve your magical affinity. Will that be enough?
Of course! How marvelous! I look forward to training with you then.
Very well. We will see what we can do. For now, I am off to bed, and you should do the same.
The more I find out about these people, the less I like them. I swear, man, if this is going to be a conversation about Manuela saying Gilbert should have some fun, and Gilbert's like, I don't deserve fun, I'm going to lose it.
Is that singing?
I'm going to lose it.
The blue sea glimmers in the dark. The red canyon calls. Goddess, reach in dreams. To her throne she falls. Well, Gilbert, what do you think?
My lady, you were not meant to notice me.
What's up with everybody creeping and watching others?
Nobody could miss a good man like you.
Oh boy.
My apologies for interrupting. Please excuse me.
I can't
No,
enjoy
Gilbert,
singing.
Hold on a moment. You're not disturbing me, truly. I want very much to know what you thought of my singing. The least you can do is tell me.
You were lovely. You sounded lovely.
Lovely? Is that what you really feel? Please, be honest.
Why would you suppose I was dishonest?
That is not the look of someone who just heard what they deem to be lovely. It hurts my confidence when my voice can't even lure a fleeting smile to your face. It's as though my singing voice has died since stepping off the Middle Franc stage.
My Lady Manuela, that could be no further from the truth.
If that's the case, then Gilbert, I challenge you to a duel. My singing versus your iron mask. I will break through, and I will see passion in your eyes.
Why did she leave so suddenly? And what could she have meant by a duel? Something is surely troubling her.
Well, at least he didn't mention how he doesn't deserve fun.
Alois, what a pleasant surprise. Would you care to join me?
Ah, perfect. I was just looking for someone to dine with. Let's raid the dining hall, shall we?
My goodness, but you're in a good mood.
He's always in a good mood.
Manuela, I have some news. I received a letter from my wife today.
Oh?
My daughter just picked up a new skill. Can you guess what it might be?
Singing? Dancing? I've no idea what parents teach their kids. or why they even have children at all. Still, give me a hint. Fishing? Bricklaying? Cooking?
Bricklaying?
That's right.
Yeah, Eloise has a wife
Spot
and a
on
daughter.
As always. My wife is teaching her the basics.
The basics of which?
Next time I'm home, my daughter will be able to cook me all my favorite meals. What a lucky father I am. Is any father in the world luckier than I?
I don't know. And I don't care to know.
My wife greeting me at the door. My daughter's nervous face as she sets the meal on the table. I'm so excited I bet I won't even be able to taste the food as I devour it.
Wouldn't your daughter appreciate it more if you took the time to savor?
Then I'll say, how delicious! That was the second best meal I've ever had.
Not first best? Shouldn't you encourage her?
Mommy's cooking is the best, but you're a close runner-up, darling.
Smart.
Why would you say?
Not smart. Not smart.
Oh, Daddy, I'm so happy you liked it, she'll say, as she embraces me, a big smile
He's thanking
on
for the
her little
wall.
face.
Alois is one of the romance options?
could
Wait,
make a
what?
man
He's married.
happier?
You've forgotten I'm here, haven't you? Oh,
He has a
I wanted
family.
was a dinner companion. What did I do to deserve this? This is unbelievable.
I don't want to be a homewrecker.
Why? Why does it keep happening to me? What's wrong with me?
Are you okay?
Do I really want to know? No, I don't really want to know.
I was sure I'd be happy this time. Why, oh why, oh why do I always struggle in love?
Please, let go of my sleeve.
If I let go, you'll just run away, won't you?
Wait, what?
Yes.
Let him go.
Nobody wants to listen to my romantic tragedy. But I saw you, Cyril, and I thought, Cyril will listen, because Cyril is good people.
Okay, I surrender. What do you want to say?
I knew I could trust you, Cyril. You're such a good boy, such a good young man.
How can I help you? Is it just with listening?
Oh, it's a real tragedy, let me tell you that. Yesterday, I was hitting it off with a man I'd seen a few times at the pub. When I looked in his eyes, I thought he was the one. But then, well, we were drinking and enjoying ourselves, and all of a sudden, poof, gone. He just vanished.
I feel like I've heard this story
We all have,
before.
Sarah. We all have.
Can you believe
This is
he
like all of
treated
her
me so
stories.
cruelly?
Yeah, this is all real familiar.
My heart is in tatters. I can't believe anyone could throw away a woman like me. Cyril, be honest. What's wrong with me?
You drink too much, blame others for your behavior, and you don't understand you gotta love yourself before someone else can love you back.
Wow. Holy shit. Cyril's my new favorite character. He's actually real. That is one of the realest sentences that has been said in this game. 100%. Exactly all of that. All of what he just said, yes. Wow. I didn't think that would come from Cyril. Jesus.
Maybe he wasn't for me anyway. If you're gonna take off after a few drinks, who needs you, right?
That's not...
I think you're too young to understand, but I also think talking to you made me feel better. Yeah. You know what, Cyril? I'm gonna come talk to you more often.
Man, he actually dropped knowledge there. I'm shocked. Holy crap. Hello, Matt Hashi, welcome. Okay, well that was a lot of support conversations. Oh, is that a paralog battle? Oh no. Oh no, between Annette and her father. It will give us a hero's relic though. Alright.